Alrighty, Music Roundtable listeners, it is now Sunday. It is now your time for the hour block with the No Skip Show. I'm your host, creative director of the No Skip Show, Travis Platt, and today we are here. We have a lot to talk about. We have interviews from Stolas and Common Sage. We have a full sleep token cover by Justin Macho Albaker. And we have some staff picks as well as some songs for shows this week. I do not want to waste any more time here. So I want to just jump right into it. We have a lot to go through. Spotify Wrapped as well. Let's just dive into it. Get ready for a show here this week. And we're going to start things off strong with To Get You in the Mood for Stolas. I want to dive into a song by them. This is Year of the Light by Stolas featuring Tillian Pearson, formerly of Dance Gavin Dance and currently of Dead Air Divine, on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
Check, check, check. 1, 2. Testing, testing. Hello, out there. Music Roundtable Radio listeners, as well as the No Skip Show listeners. You do not want to miss this. This is Sean O'Donnell with the No Skip Show, and we are here to talk about the interview with Stola's drummer and singer, Carlo Marquez. Carlo is a fantastic drummer. Carlo is a fantastic singer. The first time I seen them, holy shit. My Pittsburgh lore for you. My band had to open up for them. A small unknown metalcore band called the Antediluvians opened up for Stolas and Strawberry Girls a long time ago in 2013, 2014 maybe, at the Smiling Moose with Save Us from the Archon, and the friendship was bonded from there. And fast forward to 2025, and Stola's had since broken up, and not necessarily broken up, hiatus, and then got back together and reunioned, and was only doing few reunion shows, and none of them were coming to Pittsburgh. And so Travis Platt of the No Skip Show was like, let's go to Washington, D.C. and see this reunion show. And I'd never been to Washington, D.C., so we went. And that was probably the first show in which Carlos, I hit up Carlos before the show months in advance, saying, hey, I'd love to rabbit hole deep dive and talk about your bands, all the Swancore bands that you're in. Besides Stola's, you're in Diver, a new project with Jason Weish, the screamer singer of Stola's, as well as Nova Charisma with Donovan Malero and Sergio Medina, and so much more. Than oh my god, this conversation with him was fun. We got to talk about Pittsburgh. We got to talk about the tour. We got to talk about just fun things, as well as just Stolas. We got to talk about Carlo Marquez. We got to talk about Stolas. And this show, I can't express it enough. We ran the gauntlet at this show. This is the first time Travis, Dylan, and I ran the entire gauntlet and got the entire bill, the entire showcase of bands, of fantastic bands that were on this Stola's reunion tour. Common Sage, Mundo, and Andres. You're gonna hear these songs. You're gonna hear about these bands, and they're all from the West Coast, and they're all Swancore, and they're all post-hardcore, and that's exactly what I want for my part of the No Skip Show to come about. I want the East Coast to find out about the West Coast, because these West Coast bands aren't coming to the East Coast as much as I want them to, and as much as a bunch of other people want them to. There is a prog post-hardcore type scene rising in Pittsburgh, and this is because of it. Hopefully, as much as I want them to, and as much as a bunch of other people want them to. There is a prog post-hardcore type scene rising in Pittsburgh, and this is because of it. Hopefully. And going into that, we get to hear Carlos. I'll go and throw this song out there. Bellwether. It's Carlos' best song. He is the front vocals on this song. This is the off of Stola's self-titled third album release on Equal Vision Records. This is after they left Blue Swan. It's a great song. It's a great single. Carlo Marquez is the man for doing this interview and giving the No Skip Show a chance. Fuck yeah. So yeah, listen to Stola's Bellwether. Check it. Peace out.
What does this mean? what's up, guys? This is Sean O'Donnell with the No Skip Show. You don't want to miss this. We're in Washington, D.C.-ish on Pearl Street, and I am here with Carlo from Stolas. What do you do in Stolas, Carlo?
I sing and I play drums.
He does backing vocals, dual vocals, as well as drumming. And do you have another project with Jason from Stolas as well?
I do. There's no music out, but it's called Diver, and there's plans, but they're loose plans.
Loose, but how loose?
Very loose.
Like coming out plans or staying in the...
We still have more songs to write,
Okay.
and we still have more things to do before we present. But yeah, like that kind of loose.
So it's a growing project. Maybe more members added to the project.
Maybe.
Okay. I have a few other questions for you. So for someone who has never seen Stolas before, how would you describe your sound to someone who has never listened to you?
Volta-E, early AFI-E, and I guess that's a good way to put it. Volta, maybe At the Drive-In, maybe early AFI, like pre Art of Drowning, yes.
So speaking of At the Drive-In, what bands have influenced you over the years?
The Mars Volta, the RX Bandits, and the RX Bandits kind of influenced Stolas in general, just heavy, because that's like the one common denominator for all four of us.
You're going to play a variety of tracks tonight from the Stolas Chronology catalog. How do you go about making a set list like that for the tour?
Obviously, it's pretty collaborative, but it's really just trying to find what songs we want to play along with what we know what everybody else wants to hear. And just trying to make the set list go from like, got to hit right at the beginning, but it can't hit right out of the gate. I'm pretty sure everybody does that though.
Yeah.
You know, it can't hit completely right out of the gate. It can't be the best song right out of the gate.
I do believe that you could play a multitude of songs that would carry the band throughout the entire set. Obviously, Destroyer, Bellwether. There's sometimes you've ended the set with Bellwether, and then you've also ended, I believe, with Destroyer as well. So it's band perspective. Beginning to end, it's always fun to see what comes out, because the full first album was just a whole collaboration of Blue Swan artists and or former Gavin Dance,
Right.
lead vocalist.
The album, like the track titles, if you looked at the back of it, it kind of looked like a local mixtape hip hop kind of like scene like thing, you know. It was like featuring like every brand kind of feature.
But that album, Living Creatures, also is after the release in 2013. It's one of the biggest post-hardcore collaborations almost in the scene nowadays, since the beginning of Blue Swan Record. Another question is, so since you're from Las Vegas, Stolas was a local Las Vegas band. What does your local scene mean to you, and who are some local bands that you think we should check out from the No Skip Show from Las Vegas?
Bands that are still a Marionette. I actually played with them for a little bit in 2019. A band called Allura that my friend Andrew he's a very good dude. That band's very heavy, but they're very good, and they work really hard. And then it's got to be another one. Oh my god, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Annalita, I think that's what it's called. Charlie, Jake, and I don't know the lead singer's name, but those guys, those guys are all part of, like, they work with, like, one of them's a front of house engineer, the other guy knows lighting, the other guy knows backline, so they're all very techie dudes, but they know what they're doing. So what they're doing is kind of cool. Like they have their own light show on stage. They have their own but they're all just good musicians too. So yeah, I would say those three.
Okay, so since you have been to Pittsburgh and we are a local Pittsburgh community, what was your experience like? I know it's been a long time. What is your experience like playing in Pittsburgh, as well as your experience maybe being at the few Pittsburgh shows that you guys have played?
Pittsburgh's weird for me since my wife's from Pittsburgh, and I come here not for shows. I come here for family. I was here for Christmas last year. Or Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving last year. Christmas the year before. I love Southside because I feel like it's just so, I don't know, there's no place like Southside. Yeah, there's Yinzers. That's one thing that I learned. And it's just, I think playing the shows is cool. Playing the shows are awesome. I played Stage AE with Hail the Sun when they came through with Dance. I played Smiling Moose when I first met you. And in between those, all the shows have always been, I mean, they've been great. They've always been good. But I think I have a special place in my heart for Pittsburgh because of just coming here with family and playing. So, yeah.
Stolas has no plans for 2025, and do you still collab with your former bandmates and or record label brothers in like Hail the Sun and or Dance Gavin Dance?
Yeah, I don't have any plans other than Diver. I do still keep in contact and try to write with Joe O'Cutie, and there's always talks about collabing, but things just never happen. But that's it. Right. Other than that, like Diver is like a big focus.
Obviously, because it's been a while since even Jason has put out any material from Stolas, and I'm always hoping either more Diver comes out. I'm hoping that you're either singing on a track as well. I was hoping a lot for Nova Charisma. That's a band that we forgot to mention. You are the drummer as well for.
Yeah.
And I was always promoting for a song for you and Donovan to be singing on because of the Stolas song that Donovan is featured.
Oh, right, yeah.
And you two dual vocally have collab very well. So why not add your vocals to a Nova Charisma track?
That would be a cool thing. Yeah. That would be a cool thing that never came up.
Oh, you guys just dropped your first LP after the 3 EPs. What's maybe going forward with that?
Well, one, that both Donovan and Sergio are both very busy with everything else that they do. So the prospects for doing something in the future are just unknowable. Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing to know about post-hardcore and or Blue Swan and Kill Iconic. You never know what's coming next. I think with this fire going on, we gotta get out of here. But this has been the No Skip Show. This has been Carlo from Stolas. You didn't want to miss it, and we're gonna get running.
Check again. We're good. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna keep on checking. Cause tap on the microphone if possible. Wow. I love hearing the sound of my voice. And I hope the Music Roundtable radio listeners do too. Because the No Skip Show listeners are listening, and it's time for the No Skip Show. Yins guys do not want to miss this one. We are still in Washington, D.C. For the No Skip Show in this interview with Brooklyn, New York band, post-prog hardcore band, Common Sage. This was the only band on the bill that I went in almost completely not knowing about. I knew they were on Equal Vision Records, and they had out a bunch of songs, and I knew they have toured with, I believe, Hail the Sun at the time, going into this Stola's reunion tour. So I only seen a bit about them. And then so I made a playlist together. And one song hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was just so good. I made Travis play it on the I think 4-hour drive out there. I listened to it probably 17 times on the way to Travis's, and then like in my ears falling asleep on the way back. It is Common Sage's song Vehicles on the album Close To. It is a song. It's so much fucking fun to sing, and it's so simple, and I can't get enough of Vehicles. Take my hand. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Common Sage. This interview is with the whole band of Common Sage. We get to talk about their local scene in the Brooklyn scene. We get to talk about bands like that they've collabed with, like Stay Inside, who is also a Brooklyn, New York band. It's so much fun to talk with these bands and find out about other East Coast scenes that are just like us, that are just trying to make a name for ourselves on the East Coast, and show that there is a post-hardcore proggy sound on the East Coast that is different as well from the West Coast, post-hardcore sounds of you Dance Gavin Dance and a lot like Birds, stuff like that. There are bands coming up in the East Coast that love that West Coast sound, and we're putting all of our East Coasts on it. Yes. So we get to talk to Common Sage about that fun stuff. Another band for the great first gauntlet in Washington, D.C. Myself, Travis Platt, and Dylan put into this. Just a fantastic show. It was a great show. And gosh, I also want to thank again Travis Platt for editing this one. I'll throw this out there, that Travis Platt and I worked real hard on this interview, but Travis did all the editing because we did this interview outside of a very lively in Washington, D.C., and every time a drunken soul would walk out of that bar, you'd hear a coming from that band, and it was just so funny. So Travis Platt, shout out to Travis Platt for editing this interview. You do not want to miss this interview with Common Sage, and check out their song from the album Close To called Vehicles. Peace out.
Please help me open up my eyes. I'm so blind. I always knew that you could see right through me. Forgive my flaws, forget my sins. You're so kind. Take all the pain we've kept since we were children. This won't work out, this won't work out, this won't work out. And this will end. Just give it time, just give it time, just give it time, just give it time. Take my hand. I know you're scared. its end. There's no time, this moment's everything. I hoped that it would always be for me. This won't work out, this won't work out, this won't work out in the end. This won't work out, this won't work out, this won't work out for me. Take my hand, I know you're scared. This little light, you better hope that you're dead. See your face, it's been so long. God damn, I have been so ugly. Can't see your face, it's been so long. God damn, I have been so ugly.
What's up? This is Sean O'Donnell with the No Skip Show. We're outside Pearl Street in Washington, D.C. I am here with Common Sage. So how would you describe Common Sage's sound to someone who has never listened to you guys?
Personally, I would say like emotional post-hardcore.
I'd say post-hardcore.
So I sense some grunge in there too, a little bit, short of it.
Yeah.
Speaking of your sound, what bands have influenced you guys over the years to make the Common Sage sound?
Again, personally, bands like definitely Nirvana for sure. A lot of Spute, like for more like contemporary stuff, or like Balance and Composure, or Me Without You. But I mean, we all like a full bunch of stuff.
I think Common Sage is cool because collectively we all bring like a different element of like what our influences are to the table. So like you heard his, like me personally as a drummer, like I take influences from like early Helmet to Quicksand to bands like Hum. So it's like, and then you like put it in a pot, stir it up, and that's what you get. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys played a variety of tracks for this show. What goes into creating your set list for this run with Stolas, and how do you guys pick the songs you play?
We only have 30 minutes to play.
6 songs are the fastest.
Yeah.
I think it's our like, I think that's our like most happening, like in our opinion, banger songs, and like mostly new stuff off of our new album, Closer To.
You guys are from Brooklyn, New York, correct? What does your local scene mean to you?
It means the world to me. These two guys, Julian and Steve, are born and bred New Yorkers. Brian and I are from Philly originally, but we've lived in New York collectively for the past 20 years. And just musically, I mean, St. Vitus, R.I.P. for now. But like venues like that and like our local like DIY spots for New York and Brooklyn in general have meant like the world for me. Just like playing and like, you know, socializing and like becoming friends with like different bands and stuff like that. So it's
There's so many bands out in Brooklyn that it's crazy. You know, like every day you have shows, local shows, just local bands playing every single night of the week, like 4 or 5 different shows, if not 8 or 10. You know, that we even don't even know about. So there's always so many shows, so many bands. So it influences everyone to like just push it and just be a better band and just be supportive of each other and just play these shows and have fun.
And that's exactly what we're about at the No Skip Show. We want to push a local scene, and we want to push like Pittsburgh local music, because Pittsburgh doesn't get since we're on the East Coast, we don't get too much West Coast bands and or post-hardcore bands. So speaking of DIY and local bands, individually, what bands would you like to see get a push from Brooklyn or the New York scene?
I will push Bimbara. I think they're the best band in Brooklyn right now, and they get a lot of love, but they don't get enough love. I think they should be fucking massive. Like, you know, they're my favorite Brooklyn band for sure.
So it's awesome. Get it? Yeah, you got. Banco Night Sports. Fuck yeah, dude. In my band. I might be in that band, but
You might play drums in that band.
I'll shout out some Staten Island bands. Our friends, Modern Day Machine, Stregonona, and King Like Mong are really great. And, you know, Staten Island oldies doesn't get a lot of love. But in terms of our friends, Stay Inside, Chris from that band used to be in this band. They're a great band.
Once things go bad, everything's my fault, isn't it?
A lot of bands have like disbanded because of COVID and stuff. But I mean, I've made a ton of friends from Brooklyn, like from the DIY and the scene and stuff. But yeah, yeah, there's too many. There's really so many.
We love to sincerely push all these bands that these big bands actually mention. We try to just make sure that that the scene that they're from, we bring it to our scene, and then we bring it to you. So this has been the No Skip Show. We told you didn't want to miss it, and you didn't miss much, but this has been Several Minutes with Calm and Sage.
What's up, guys? This is Justin Allbaker from the No Skip Show. You guys are about to listen to my cover of Gethsemane by Sleep Token off their latest release of Even in Arcadia. Every week I drop a new cover of Sleep Token. I've been doing this for about 3 months. I got a playlist on YouTube that is about 34 songs right now. Granted, there's about 5 or 6 of them that aren't Sleep Token. But, I also do this thing where I get fan artists to do the artwork for the songs that I'm covering. So this song in particular, the artwork was made by a lovely lady known as Martin, who on Instagram is BAD _ RABBITT _ Go follow her. She's an incredible artist and an even more amazing human being. Really what I think that I did is I used to post karaoke covers of me every week. And they were getting thousands of views on Facebook and stuff like that. So if you've ever been on any of the Sleep Token fan pages, you've probably seen me. Anyway, the bar that I was going for karaoke closed down during the summer. I've since then quit drinking, and I started doing actual studio recorded versions of these covers. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, every week I usually get a different artist to do the artwork. And it's a beautiful thing. And I really hope that people look at this not just as, oh, hey, this is a cool cover, but I want people to look at it and be like, you know what? I can do this better. I can do this differently. I could change this and make this sound cool, whatever. You know, like, that's really my end goal. Is I just want to be somebody that people get encouraged by. So I really hope you enjoyed my cover of Gethsemane. Also, go check out the No Skip Show as well. Thank you very much, and have a beautiful night.
I wanted you to know I've learned to live without it. And even though it's cold and now I no longer feel surrounded, and you never listen to me, and that's the thing I tell the others. You were my harlequin bride, I was your undercover lover, but no, you never saw me naked. You wouldn't even touch me, except if you were wasted. But you were trying your best, and that's the thing I tell the others. I was your robot companion. You were my favorite color, and oh, well, I'm caught up on the person I tried to turn myself into for you. Someone who didn't mind the push-pull ball of games. Someone who wasn't always crying on the journey back. Someone who didn't feel the low blows either way. Thought I was waiting for you, when all along it was you with the countdown kill switch, and it was me with the blindfold on. I was trying my best, and that's the thing I tell the mirror. I was in love with the thought that we were in love with each other. What might be good for your heart might not be good for my head. And what was there at the start might not be there in the end. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? 'Cause nobody hurts me better. giving anything to get closer to you and all your enemies. I've got a few of my own, and this throne didn't come with a gun, so I've got a different energy. I still see you when the lights get low, I still hear you when I'm on my own. The parasites and the nightmares calling my name like, there's one for you and your problems, your good day job, your bad karma. What are you afraid of? The same trauma, show me what you're made of. Cause you talk about your constant pain like I ain't got none, and I've learned to live beside it. And even though it's over now, I'll always be reminded.
Wasn't that so sick? We got so much content right there. We got the interview with Stolas. We got the interview by the No Skip Show with Common Sage, all introduced by Sean O'Donnell, as well as we got a Sleep Token cover by Justin Allbaker. Fantastic job. If you're a fan of Sleep Token, if you're a fan of music covers, make sure to check out his YouTube channel. There's a ton of Sleep Token covers. Once a week they are dropping. And there's also covers thrown in there as well, whether that's Panic at the Disco, whether that's Bad Omens, whether that's Idola. You don't want to miss covers every week on Justin Macho Albaker's YouTube channel. Check it out. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump right into Spotify Wrapped. We have just a lot to talk about here with Spotify Wrapped. It is the season for that. And I'm going to go ahead and open up. It's been a tough year for everybody, myself included. And I want to open up with my first top song on my Spotify Wrapped. This is Old Wounds by Park National on Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show.
When the old wounds are open and jealousy's bleeding, all rotted in blood ink, it'll spill on the ground. I try to stay in the moment and focus on my breathing, but it turns into nothing. It just weighs me down. I wanna let this kill me, 'cause I'm not strong enough to tie a tourniquet. At least I die a quicker death than wait until I'm 90, when all my skin and bones are dry with men. I wanna feed my body to the soil that I'm buried in. But what if I can't take this pain and turn it into something beautiful? And it's not that easy to let it all out. I've tried everything to shut it down. Even when I'm bleeding out, I find a way to make it stay inside of my mouth. When the surface is broken and anger leaves its hiding, I won't blow my fists up, I'll pretend that I'm fine. I wish that this would fuel me instead of being proof that I'm not good enough. I wanna fight my own beliefs and teach myself some kind of lie. But I can't take this pain and turn it into something beautiful. And it's not that easy to let it all out. I've tried everything to shut it down. Even when I'm bleeding out, I find a way to make it stay inside of my mouth. Inside of my mouth.
All right, that was Old Wounds by Park National here on Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. Been just super into a lot of like emo, folk, singer-songwriter stuff these days. So it's really cool to just get the chance to highlight that kind of music here on the radio. But on the complete opposite side, anyone who knows me, it's no stranger that for the second year in a row, Sewer Person was my top artist of the year. He was last year as well, I'm pretty sure. So really just stuck in a Sewer Person mode ever since, honestly, since Nine Tails in high school. His project before Sewer Person. He's released over 25 albums since launching Sewer Person at the beginning of 2020. So there was so much to talk about, and trying to pick Sewer Person songs is really tough to play here on the air this time. But I'm going to start with one of my favorite songs, maybe my most listened to Sewer Person song of the year. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Is off of his 2025 album, Very Bad People. This is Pure, Unadulterated Love by Sewer Person on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
I'm breathing harder. Know you love me like you say, but I just love you harder. The strangest ricochets from bone, I see your face in water. When the stars die, baby, I'll be right here. It's not a step I take again if it's gonna pull you farther. And as I write this down, I feel myself caught in anguish. Seems these conscious in my life have all been found in taste. When the sun goes down at night, sinking for the oceans. They find the moon, I guess, invited here to grant the most. Last to see home with a Porsche, only in bed on linoleum floors, right? Break open heads. Fuck his checks on the phone and a scalp in my lap. Now with all that I know, I just know this is bad. Got away, know you love me like you say, but I just love you harder. The strangest ricochets from bone, I see your face in water. When the stars die, baby, I'll be right here. It's not a step I take again if it's gonna pull you farther. I swear, I didn't know that she would die. It was right here that she attacked me with a knife, and I defended myself. It was brutal, I know, but the wounds don't match up with the story I've told. It's called love, swear it, and you can never understand it. Love comes with hardship, and love comes with damage. This here is passion, a love left unbandaged. When I'm all that's left, I find love in despair. I said before, know you love me like you say, but I just love you harder. The strangest ricochets from bone, I see your face in water. When the stars die, baby, I'll be right here. It's not a step I take again if it's gonna pull you farther.
That was Pure Unadulterated Love by Sewer Person off of his album Very Bad People, out now on all streaming platforms. Here on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show. While that was playing, I decided I'm going to play another Sewer Person song while I'm in the mood. And this was off of another 2025 album. This is from his album MPH, or Miles Per Hour. This is the song Migraines. I'd listened to this just on repeat as soon as it came out. Even when it was just on SoundCloud only, I was listening to it just like crazy. And yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. Migraines by Sewer Person on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
So here's the message I'm sending out to Jabari on the beat.
I audition my chest, I'm in shock, then it fake. Girl, if you tryna take it there, we'll take it that way. I always with his extra shit when drinking Bombay. Oh, you shut the fuck up, I'm getting migraines. All it takes some bullshit to ruin my day. I'm just tryna talk while you yell in my face. One pull too much now, it's somewhere up in deep space. Every night I'm dying, but at least it's right. I wrote a stool, but it's hitting like 3 to me. I take this pill and it boosts on my energy. I don't take time, I was slowing up. they feeding me. I just spent 10 nights alone. I'm in the woods and I'm breaking my phone. I try to call you, but no one was answering. I just said fuck it, I'm letting you go. I just said fuck it, on two of my zone. Threw up my heart, now put in a stone. I just said fuck it, I already tried to be nice, but I'm better off distant and cold. So I just said fuck it, I already tried to be hot, but I guess I need more drugs. But this is my system, I'm feeling my element. Fuck it, I'm never gonna need more love. I think you should've thought this through before you type this shit out. This sentence. Now I'm just laughing inside of my head and I'm busting my weed up on top of that message. You know I seen this all before. Hated the first time, I also hated the second. It never changed for it. Just in my birth song, you gon' use it as left. I'm thinking like, how much more of this you got in the tank? Aren't you bored of it? Aren't you getting strained? Surgery on its way, I might hit a vein. I don't know the strain, but you know it's packed with pain. I just hit my chest, I'm in shock, then it fade. Girl, if you tryna take it there, we'll take it that way. I always with this extra shit when drinking Bombay. Oh, you shut the fuck up, I'm getting migraines. All it takes some bullshit to ruin my day. I'm just trying to talk while you yell in my face. Won't put too much time somewhere up in deep space. Every night I'm dying.
Alright, that was Migraines by Sewer Person on his 2025 album, Miles Per Hour, out now on all streaming platforms. Time here on the No Skip Show's hour-long block here on Music Roundtable Radio is coming to a close. So, I want to take the last couple of minutes to highlight some of the shows that are coming into the Pittsburgh area this week. First and foremost, playing at Preserving Underground on December 10th, we have Psycho Frame, one of the best, up-and-coming, heavy extreme metal bands out there. If you saw them with Boundaries at Preserving upstairs in the main room, you know that they do not mess around. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into one of their newest singles that was released this year. This is the song No Revives by Psycho Frame here on the Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show.
Sauce.
All right, that was No Revives by Psycho Frame here on the Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. Once again, thank you so much for listening through this hour block. We had so much to talk about, and we got through it, and there'll be even more next week. We can dive even more into Spotify Wrapped among our team. We're going to have some more staff picks, and we're going to have some more interview footage. So, if you liked it, make sure to follow us on all socials at The No Skip Show on all platforms. And also, if you want to request a song, if you want to talk about the radio, you can always message us there. And we can talk about it on the air next week. So, once again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you to Music Roundtable Radio for once again welcoming us onto the air for another hour-long block on another Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and close this off with a band that is playing Preserving in the main room on December 12th. This is Cemetery Sun by Greyhaven on Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. See you guys next week.
Around the neck, it's around, I shake to its head.